Hi, welcome to the first of many Fireside Chats, I hope, and with my guest, Michelle Beauchamp, who runs the Champ Group. So, Michelle, welcome.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much for inviting me to the first one. I'm excited.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to have you here. The work that you do is amazing, and right now, this time, coaching, helping, leading, guiding, and increasing our sales revenue and our leadership force is the most important thing. So that's why you're here, is because you're providing a great amount of work for all of us. So tell us a little bit about the companies that you serve.
Okay. The companies that I serve are small to mid-size. The most important aspect of it is not the industry, because the industry doesn't matter.
Excellent.
It's industry agnostic. Why? Because it's about people. So all companies that have people are companies that I can serve. I tend to focus on the small to mid-sized companies.
Okay, excellent. And so, and in those companies, what do you find the biggest challenge that you help them overcome?
Good question. The biggest challenge is taking the time to help their people feel important.
You've got to be invested.
You have to be invested. And so what that means is the companies need to be able to see that they have good people. If they don't, then that's another situation, and that's where they call you, right?
That's right. That's right. That's
right. And so when they recognize that they have good people and that they have potential, then they want to increase their performance so that they can become high-performing people, then that's when they can call me. It tends to be in sales and leadership.
Excellent.
Right.
Perfect. Now I was going to say, tell me about the programs you're offering, because I know there's some really good ones.
I have some, and you know what? This whole thing we got going on with all the change has made me change, and it helps me help companies still and individuals who are also willing to invest in themselves. 3 different things I want to talk about. One is a membership program that I just launched.
I love that.
You know what? Because it means commitment. It's a membership program.
What a great
so
idea.
So it happens monthly. They get 3 different parts.
I love that.
And they can call. They can get on my website and schedule a conversation.
Excellent.
So one is an interactive mastermind session, which focuses on rotating topics of sales, of personal leadership, of leading others, and of making presentations.
Wow.
So their topics are going to be on purpose and very relevant.
Oh, I love that.
Then they also get a monthly webinar from me, so that they can do that on demand. So I record a webinar. They get a chance to watch it in their own time, but they do have to do it, because if you want to be accountable, then you have to do it. And then there's a group check-in once a month as well as a group check-in for 30 minutes. So altogether, the membership program takes no more than 3 hours from the person's in a month, 3 hours in a month, and provides a lot of value. I'm really happy with it. Really happy with it.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful.
So that's one program. Another one is People in Performance. I've partnered with a colleague, and we recognize that we both had high energy and high commitment to leadership.
Oh, wow.
So we're putting together, the first part of it is a webinar that we're doing, in fact, next week, called Lead Your People Through and Performance Through Uncertainty.
Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of uncertainty.
You
so
bet.
we've been coordinating, and we've got a good program put together. So the first part of it is the webinar, which is next Tuesday and Wednesday, 2 different days, depending on people's schedules.
Okay.
And then we have some modules to follow up with after that.
Okay. We'll list that on the post.
Okay, that'd be awesome. And then the third thing is called Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. It's a conversation that cannot happen just once. So I'm partnering with yet another colleague, and we're putting that together. That's going to roll out in August.
Oh, that's wonderful. So those are 3 amazing programs, and I have to say that the first one, the Champ one, where you're doing the repeat business with them.
Yeah, the Champ membership.
I love that, because the thing that's hardest for a leader is the accountability portion.
Right.
And circling back and making sure, as we said, you inspect what you expect as a leader, and we don't do that very well.
Right.
Because we're so busy doing everything else. So to be able to outsource it to an expert who is the best at it. I mean, let's face it, sales leadership is hard.
It is.
It's hard teaching people, and you make it easy. It's like so much fun for us when we come to see you.
It is.
All right, so let's just talk about a little bit now about that darn tagline of yours.
Okay.
So I love your tagline. It's creating significance, and when I get your email, I just go, I need to create significance. She's absolutely right. And then I just pause for a minute, pause to cause, right? Like, what do I need to do next? And I just love that. So how did that happen?
I'm so glad that you see that, first of all. I appreciate that. When you're trying to come up with a signature, what am I trying to represent? And I came up with that when I actually say I learned that from John Maxwell. What I found that it means for me is that we are helping others.
Yes.
And I am so determined to help others grow, unleash their inner champ.
Yes.
And so when I'm doing that, then I'm helping them realize what is already inside of them that makes them shine.
Oh my gosh.
And so that's what it's about for me, is, you know, bringing the joy to yourself, so that then you can create significance to others. So that's what that means.
So this is a company name you don't want to forget. The Champ Group. I'm telling you, she is the champ for sure. Thank you so much for being here, and I cannot wait to see all the success all of my clients will have after following your lead.
And you're just being so helpful. Thank you for your support and advocacy.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Kathy.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.